Welcome back to the Bravado TV studios for our basketball Bravado Wireless Media Days. Once again, we have Coach Jeff Oliver, but this time we have the Eufaula Ironheads. And joining us is John Bailey Jr. and Kobe Warrior. And I tell you what, I'm just going to kind of take a little sidestep here. If anyone ever has a great basketball name, it's Kobe Warrior.
Absolutely. That's what I told him when I met him.
So your expectations for me, young man, are real high. So I expect you to be scoring about 60 points every game, have a dozen steals.
All right.
He's not real. He's like, well, I'll play it low key, Coach. I like that. All right, Coach. First year taking over Eufaula Ironheads, and you're doing double duty, girls and boys.
Yes, sir.
But what do you think about this boys team?
Very excited. Taking over for Coach Campbell after all these years. One thing I want to mention here, I'm only the fifth boys coach in the last 52 years, going all the way back to Perry Anderson. So Perry Anderson, Coach Armstrong, Coach Campbell, and Larry Callison in there for a 2-year stint. So I have big shoes to fill. Those guys are all class coaches. We've mentioned this, I'm looking forward to carrying the banner, for the Ironheads and helping push that forward. These young men, since I was introduced as coach back in May, have done everything I've asked them to do. We had a very exciting summer. We ended the summer playing some really good games at Arkansas's team camp, and had a lot of success this summer, and just got to know them. And of course, football's in the middle of a great run. Won a big playoff game last night over Spyro, 27-0. So we don't have the whole deck of cards in the gym yet. The ones that we do have, last hour's been working hard, and we're just looking forward to a very exciting season for the Ironheads.
All right, John Bailey, we'll start with you. Senior guard, man, what's your thoughts? You've got a new coach coming in, but then what's your thoughts of your team for the season?
I'm just excited, honestly. Like going into my senior year, being a 4-year start or a 3-year starter so far, I'm just ready to see how far we can go this year. I feel like we can go to area tournament.
Make everything kind of gel together.
Yes,
Kobe, man, how's the workouts been and the chemistry with the team? Everybody getting along? Everybody working hard?
Yeah, it's been going great. I like the way that how much depth we have on the team as far as everyone, and we all play really good together. So
everybody gets along well.
Yeah.
I know sometimes when you do have a lot of depth, that'll kind of create a little bit of friction. But like, who gets the ball? Do you guys, or are you conscious about, hey, let's spread the ball around and work well, or how's that working?
I don't think we're any selfishness at all. I think we're pretty friendly to each other, and we like to share the ball to each other. So,
Coach, you've got to like to hear that from one of your seniors. Is, hey, we're going to share the ball.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that was very evident this summer. Even when, and I told him this summer I was kind of going to be a spectator and learn and kind of see what I'd gotten. And this summer they shared the ball well. We have some young kids that's going to contribute, and these guys don't care what grade you're in. These guys don't care what your last name is. All they care about is the Ironhead name on the chest. And that's what we're playing for. We hope to represent the community well. And I know these kids have not showed me any selfishness at all. So I'm very proud of that. And like I mentioned before, I know that I'm taking over a team that's been well coached for years. Right. And I'm just looking forward to challenging them to become the best version of themselves every day.
Right. All right, John Bailey, I'm going to ask you, sir, who's the ball handler on the team?
Well, we have multiple of them. I'm one of them. We got Khalil Deers, a freshman. He handled the ball pretty good. We got a sophomore, Nick Jones. He can handle the ball as well. Like, we just got a bunch of options.
Yeah, I like that a senior recognizes the underclassmen, saying, hey, these guys have some skills and we recognize that, and I'm assuming you guys are just kind of helping out, teaching them every day, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Kobe, who's the lockdown defensive player on the team?
I'd have to say Logan Creedemeyer. He's a senior.
Right.
And Khalil Deer, he can help us too. He's coming up freshman.
Nice. All right, boys. I've got to ask you, last few seconds of the ball game, score's tied. Who's taking the shot?
It just depends, honestly. Like if we're down 3 and we looking to tie or something, if I got the ball, I'm gonna pass to Khalil there or Kobe. If it's like if we're down 1 or something, and I feel like I can take the guy guarding me, I'm gonna have to take him. Honestly.
I like it. I like that. They've already got it figured out.
Yeah, he's very aggressive to the basket, and John does. John and Kobe both, because of their playing experience over the last few years, they have a great understanding of the game. Yeah. And I saw that this summer. We won a couple of close games, and the couple of games we lost that were close this summer, John and Kobe would both be like on the bus to the next game at a camp. They'd be talking to those younger guys about, hey, we're up 2, we don't have to shoot that shot, or hey, we were down 2. We got to look to get it to the post maybe and go inside. So I love that. I love that knowledge and that basketball IQ. Every coach I know wants to inherit or have players that have a high basketball IQ, and I believe I have that at Eufaula.
I like that. I like it. I like that he's already calculating how it's going to plan out. And I don't want to jinx you, but great players are made of looking kind of into the future of what you can do. So I like that. Young men, you guys did a good job. Folks, go check out the Eufaula Ironheads basketball. Great tradition down there in Eufaula. Go to the website, grab their schedule, go down and watch them, or watch them wherever they're playing. Go cheer them on. Go help them out as a basketball team. Get them some body wash so these boys don't go home stinking to their mamas and daddies. Get hold of the coach or the principal or Coach Bohannon, the AD, and they'll fix you up. But always a pleasure having Eufaula up here. Always great to us. And guys, thanks for coming up. Thanks for spending your Saturday morning with us. So, folks, go check out the Eufaula Ironheads and stick around. We're going to have their rival coming up next. The Chakotah Wildcats be coming up next on the Basketball Media Day, so stick around.